It's shameless, it is sad, real people are hurting, and it needs to end. They'll have another opportunity this evening, and I sure pray, and I hope you all will, that a handful of additional common sense people on the Democrat side will change their votes, reopen the government, so we can get back to all these issues as we desperately want to do.
A shutdown does not mean the instant collapse of all government functions. For example, there is mandatory spending that continues, and what that means in real life terms is that Social Security, the equivalent of government pensions, those payments still go out. The government-supplied healthcare, Medicare and Medicaid still continue, but we see things like national parks shutting down very quickly. So that's basically what happens. The thing that's behind it is the two parties becoming more and more far apart in general, and more willing to embrace confrontational approaches. American politics has become much more polarized, and the political incentives for both parties have become much more acute in relation to being confrontational with the other side. Now there's really not very much incentive at all to accommodate the other side, to be conciliatory. And I think that drive toward a harder-edged approach is why we're seeing the greater frequency of shutdowns. I suspect it could be just the passage of time and the fact that shutdowns in their effects do grow more severe over time. The last time this happened in President Trump's first term, he held out for several weeks, but then the issue of government workers not getting paid, of air traffic controllers calling in sick, those things became a much more forceful motivation to end the shutdown. So it may well be that we just need to have a shutdown for a while. Democrats get to make their point, Republicans get to make their point, and eventually there's some sort of fudged agreement found to reopen the government.